Hello again, YouTubers. This is Anthony Mwambazi from Antec Technical Services, coming back to you with short series videos on our installations. We are in an area in Pretoria in Silverton, and we've just swapped inverters from a previous inverter to a Lux Power. And the previous inverter gave us a bit of issues, could not communicate with the batteries, just had endless issues. So we've just brought in a Lux Power now. It's a woodworking factory where wood is cut. So I'll start from the end here. I've got, it's a scalable system that will be scaling up. So I've got 3 Greenwich batteries, as you can see here. Then I've got the battery combiner box where all these 3 batteries arrive. And from the battery combiner box, I've got the fuse disconnectors for each inverter. And I've got the inverters themselves. So from my far left, that's my red phase, my blue phase, my yellow phase, and my blue phase. And I've got 15 panels outside at 450 watts. And that's our DC combiner. So it's a bit late, we just finished now. Got a DC combiner. We've got 3 strings coming in where we've divided the panels 5, 5, 5 per string into each single inverter. So moving right along towards the end here, I've got my AC protection box. So in my AC protection box, I've got my 3-phase changeover switch. I've got my mains out from the 3-phase of the inverters, which is inverting 415 per phase, and I've got my SPDs. I've also got my inverter inputs for phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and my inverter outputs. And then coming right here, what we've done now is we've set the communication between these 3 inverters. So at the bottom, we have parallel communication. So we've taken the first network cable to the last part of the communication cable of the inverter, as you can see. And then we've taken the first of the last into the second of the inverter. And from the second of the inverter, we've brought it to the yellow one to the second of the first. And the inverters are communicating very well. That's the master inverter. And that's the slave or subordinate. And that's also the slave and subordinate. And each inverter has its own fuse disconnector. And on the Greenwich, just for interest sake, these are the settings on battery. That's Lion, and then brand 2, that's for the Greenwich. And we've taken a comms CAN cable, straight cable from the master that's going straight to the master battery CAN. And then I've tapped on the last RS 485 of the first battery to the first part of the second battery, and then the loop goes on up to there. Currently the batteries are full, and yeah, I hope I've helped somebody. Let me just show you a bit what it looks like in the battery combiner box for those of you that have never used one. It's a SolarWise battery combiner box. Big ups to SolarWise. So that's our cabling. If you've noticed why the coiling in there, every DC cable must be the same length so that they can have the same resistances, so they can charge and discharge at the same rate. Well, from me, Anthony Mwambazi, and my short series video, you can catch me on 082 3427 946. 082-3427-946. Anthony Mwambazi signing out from Antec Technical Services. Enjoy.